We're looking at some, what one would say, Gina, honey, that's ancient depictions of halos around the sun. But are they really that ancient? And if they're that ancient, what caused these effects up in the sky? Really, what did? Because there have been many documentation of people taking pictures of the sun with halos like this around it, and there's got to be something that's causing it. And we're going to look at a video by Ms.s Zorro tonight. She's captured some interesting footage. She tagged me in her video, and you can see, I'll tell you what you can see in that photo that she tags me in. Let me shrink myself. Well, no, let me just bring this up. I'll tell you what you can see in the photo that she tags me in. Let me bring it up, you all. The sky is heavily covered when, you're sitting there looking at it. But the image that she shows me, what we see in it, at one point, let me make myself short and let me put myself above this picture right here. She shows right above my head this part of this, whatever's up there in the sky, and then something else to the, I think, left or something, you all. Something very strange is going on. It's really, really strange. And I was sitting there thinking, what we're going to do a video on, and I saw her tag. So I want to go look at it. I'm going to bring it. No, I don't have to bring it up. We can watch it together on this live stream right here. Let me bring it over here, you all. Going to come over here because this is whatever was happening back then is happening now in the sky where we're at. It is. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what caused this effect. And I'm sure there might be others who know what caused this effect. There probably is a lot of other people. Hello, you all. Good evening. Good evening. So we're going to look at this, you all. First, let me just show you some pictures, if I can. Let's come over here. Good evening, Marcy, honey. Good evening. One moment. Yeah. Let me do this. I think we've got it. We've got it. You are just trying to get my volume thing on here. How on earth am I not going to get this going? Okay, I got it. Okay, we got it. We have got it, you all. Let's come over here. I want to show you some of these images. Okay, so we're over here. Look at this right here. Okay, we've got that. You can see... where was that other image? Where were the other images, you all? See, this is kind of interesting, too. What does it all mean? Truly, what does it all mean? Like a stargate. Like a stargate. And you can see over here... What's happening? Do we... right here, look at this. So is there an opening that is going to occur, and we're starting to see the effects of it? Let me see if I can do this again. Just look at some really fast so we can get an idea of what we are looking at. Now, these are all the various halos that people have documented around the sun. This right here is going to kind of look similar to what she has shown right here. Can you see that? Look up here. They're inverted and things like that. Okay, look at this. Look at this one. Double halo around the sun. See up here, see the bow shock. What does someone know what's causing all of this? Really, does someone know what's causing all of these effects? You made a video about how the halo is created. Does it tie into the same thing that they had back in ancient times? Really, does it? So that's what I'm wondering. Does it tie into that? Let's get over here. I want to go to her channel. I put her channel in the comments section, and she has tagged me in it. So we're going to go look at it, you all. You finally caught a ring around the sun last week. Okay, let's play this. There isn't any sound to it, but let's look at it. This is interesting. I would assume that it was today. This right here that we're looking at. So let's see. You can see partial halo. There's like a whole complete halo at the top too. Zooming up on it. Isn't that wild? That is so wild. I think they did a lot of coloring up there in the sky is what I think they did. A whole lot of coloring. Look at those great big beams coming from the sun too. And they labeled this as a contrail. A contrail, you all. Let's look at it. I think she zooms up. She will zoom up on one of the other curves. There's another curve over to the side too, I think is one. She'll zoom up. Trying to get it. That would have been wild to look at. It is wild whenever you see it in the sky like that. It's a get out of the way, Gina. Okay, I'm getting out of the way. Up there, look how far up it is. Look how far up that curvature is in the sky. That's really far up. That's a lot further than, and that right there in the sky, up there at the top, is a lot further than below. A whole lot further. Let's see if we can get that. And let's see that. A whole lot further up there. And I'm not sure if that fits any patterns. If the curvature way up there fits any patterns that we currently have, because it looks like it's offset. Hello there, T Honey. Under the dome, Toby. Yeah, now this is a short video. It is a kind of a short video, but it was very interesting. Look how bright it is. It is super, super bright. Okay, let me put this back to me, because there was like one other video that she done that she tagged me in. And this one over here is, it's the depiction. It's just like the moon that we saw, or the sun setting at the observatories in Hawaii. We showed an image of this early in the hours of this morning. It had like this shape, and it literally like formed an eye. Now I'm wondering, you all, listen to this. You know how we always have the blue, the little blue dot? Well, hers is yellow. Hers is yellow. And this is the first time I've seen a yellow in a picture, in a video. This is the first time. Why a yellow? Because normally it's been blue. If yours is yellow too, then something big time is happening up there in the sky. Look at that. You in Hawaii, Neil. See, this is yellow. Normally it's turquoise blue. Wait. You can see the rainbow colors going straight through the center of this sun. Like, no. That's the square. That's the square. We got to get a screenshot of it. That is the square. You see it? That's the square, because that's the four corners down there too. It's flat on the bottom. Flat on the bottom, you all. Let me put this back to me. Let's look at that. Okay, we got it right here. Rowania Blue, your Aunt Gina says hello. That's right. well, that I can't get it that well, but we can get part of it in here. We can get part of that sun that has a straight line across the bottom, just like that. Now remind you, the moon and the sun, while it was still up in the sky and not on the horizon, in Hawaii, it too had the straight line going across, but then we have a flaring at the end. The end of the stuff is what we've got. Inverter time. You want invert, introvert time. I was a great introvert. I truly was a great big introvert. There's lots of introverts, and there's nothing wrong with being an introvert. There isn't. It's good if you can be an introvert and an extrovert. That'd be great. But not too great, you all. We can come over here and we can see if we can... we'll pull them both up. See if we can invert these. See what we see in that. You probably won't see much because... just because... Oh, what's happening? Yeah, you can see somewhat in it. You can still see the line going across the bottom right here. You see it? Hello there, Nierka. Thank you for joining us, Nierka. So you can see that line going straight across on this one. So we inverted it. We have done the inversion right there. We can even do like the magic pen. Well, that's not that good. Solarize. Oh, wow. That looks wild. I have not done a solarization. Let's go to the negative. That's the grayscale negative right there. And then that is the regular negative right there. So look at it down there, you all. So let's cancel that out. Let's look at this. And let's do this again. We got the invert here. You can see the line that is straight across from it. And it's not a normal, it's a square sun, more or less. Granted, it's not as a good thing as it was at the observatories in Hawaii, but it is good. It is good. All right, now let me put this back to me. So if you were just tuning in, we went over to Ms.s Zorro's channel since she tagged me in it. So, and there's something. No, I'm not looking at that. I don't know what's going on with this, you all. We looked at these things, but they seem to have this right here going on. What does it mean? Really, what does it mean? And if you look right here, they've got like a zenithal arc, a supralateral arc, a peri arc, a upper tangent arc, a faint peri, supralateral, a font Wegener, halo, perihelix circles, sundog. I think these are more than sundogs. I really do. This is what somebody's called them. But then look at this. I hear you like sundogs. New sun halo type discovered. Right there you are. But is it really that new? Think about it. Is it that new? Because we've got all these types of halos around the sun. And they have been depicted since ancient times. Long, long time ago. Now see, look at this. How is that possible, really? The black sun, Jaquita Payne. That's right. You know, it's sometimes, and really, if you think about it, when it gets really dark around it, it does look like there's a great big black sun behind it. Look at that. And that's massive. That truly is massive. The firmament. There was also something, excuse me, that NASA had pointed out. Let's get back to here, you all. NASA also had something like that, you all, but why would it be? See, look at this. Somebody's done a picture of it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. I'm not really seeing much more photos that we can look at that is depicting that. Look at that, the all-seeing eye watching you. And truly, that does at times. This look like a big eye and a big eyelid. It's kind of what it looked like, a big eyelid. Look at that right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these double suns, triple suns. The sun halo looks like a portal to another dimension. Well, you know what? What if it is a portal to another dimension? I don't think it's too far-fetched. I really don't think it's too far-fetched. Certainly, it doesn't look like this all the time. It doesn't. Not all the time, but it really does look like a portal. Water on each side of the... Let's see, a portal. Portal in the sky. We'll see the types of portals. Well, even this is like a big mothership. Kind of, sort of like it. Let's look at this, you all. Rowania blue. We've got this portal. But we've got like stargates too. Let's see depictions of them. Art station portal. Look at that. Portals, you walking through a portal. It's like walking toward the light. Look at that. Beautiful rainbow cloud appears in the sky. That is wild. That is so, so wild. The sun is crystal. Donnell, that's the first time I've ever heard that the sun is crystal. I've never heard that theory before. Look, hundreds report a portal opening in the sky. You can see that right there. If you've seen buildings in the sky like this, there are people who can see the buildings in the sky, the structures in the sky. Yeah. Just like this. You can see the structure in the sky is what we can see. Let's see what they say. No, I'm not going to make a thing. I'm not going to do it, you all. Portals in the sky. Like Stargate. Activated portal. Let's look at this. So if you have taken pictures, which a lot of you all have, and you've seen these halos, and you've seen something that has the 3 suns, it certainly does get a lot of attention. A natural phenomenon of light, but is it really natural? Is there something much more to it? Is there something much more to it? And you may say, Gina, honey, why are we on this? Well, we're on this because, look at that. Look at this, pin on weather. The weather could not even hide this. It could not hide it at all. Let's go back to, let me see, Danielle, not Danielle's. Let's go back. How on earth did what am I doing, you all? Oh, Ms.s Zorro, right here. I went to view Ms.s Zorro's thing right here. This is what she showed. Right here. So there's something up in the sky. And it seems like it has been documented for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. But what is it? It's not an image that we see in books every day. It's not. But we know that there's something in the sky. If there wasn't something in the sky, there'd be no need to make the sky white. There would be no need whatsoever. And there wouldn't be a need to make the sun so bright that you cannot even look toward the sun, or you're going to get blinded. Blinded by the sun, you all. Hello there, Apple Brooks, honey. You get blinded by the sun. So this is by Ms.s Ms.s Zorro tagging. You'll see she's going to go up there. Okay, she'll make her way up there, and you'll see an arch way up here. Look how far up that arch is. Look how far up it is from the other halo that's around the sun. And we've seen this before. We've seen it on here, the other halo that is around the sun. So what if the one halo that we're seeing right now that's around the sun is like the circumference of me with it around there, and the one that she's showing is this one way up here at the top. So you have this halo right here, and then you'll have another gigantic halo around it, and then this is what she's showing. This is way up there, and you can tell the one that she's showing is actually this one right here, along with this one in the center. Let's go back to that and look at it, because that's the ones that she is showing. Let's see that. Let's look at it, because she's right here. Okay, it's right up there. It may not be that far up, since half of that circle of the halo around the sun is cut off. But then there's another halo beneath that too. It's the white sun is what it looks like. Totally white. Is not like the yellow and stuff. This sun right here will burn you within a matter of a couple minutes if you're setting outside. When it's blazing hot, your skin will burn by being in it, is what will happen. And she tagged me in one more video is what she tagged me in. Let me see if I can get her other video. It was this one. And this is the square sun. See, if you look at the top of it, it doesn't look normal at all. We're over here now. It's like a, let me see if we can get it. It's straight across on the bottom and on the top, and it's flaring. It's flaring on the side. See it right there? It's straight, and then flaring in a flare like, just like the one did at the observatories in Hawaii. This is a short one. Look like a butterfly, butterfly wings, a cubed butterfly sun. Really, and look how, that's not normal. There's no way that is normal. Whoopsie, Gina, honey. There's no way that is a normal sun. But if you haven't been on Earth for that long, then this may be the only sun that you know, and you would have no recollection of it looking any different than what you see right now. You would not know. You really would not. So there is something happening, and these halos that are on the earth around the sun, they appear to have been here long ago. And are they depicting like like a dome up above, and it just keeps bouncing and bouncing and bouncing? Or is there something much more to it? Really, is there something much more to what we are looking at in the sky? Because there's lots and lots of images of halos. Let's see, multiple halos around the sun. See them? And it does. My goodness, look at that. It'd be kind of scary looking if you saw something coming out of there. It really would. I wouldn't want to be around it. You can see right here. Clouds produce every atmospheric optical trick. Well, I don't believe in that. I don't think the clouds are the ones that are doing that. Look at this. So now you've got the dark center circle right here. Can you see that? This is the dark center. Let's do this. That's like the central sun, let's just say. Central sun. And then you have that dark halo around it. And then you have another massive halo. That's like two halos around the sun. Which does, two halos around the sun, which do, they look like this right here. Here's the one halo and the two halos. And then if we come over here, the same thing with that. The one halo and then the two halos. So, we don't see it all the time. We really don't. It's only ever so often that you'll see something like this in the sky. Ever so often. Not all the time, but sometimes. And you wonder why sometimes, but not all the time. Really, think about it. Because if it's always there in the sky, why don't we always see it? Why is it only like, I don't know, certain types of, I don't know, whatever's going on that causes this? Don't know. I don't. But it's very interesting. And thank you, Ms.s Zorro, for tagging me in your video, because it was very interesting looking at your footage. And I've put the link to her video in the description of this video, you all. So I am going to go. And thank you all for watching. And you all, let's welcome Nierica as a moderator on this channel. She's been on here a while, and she's always nice and cheerful. So thank you, Nierica, for being willing to give moderating this channel your best. Thank you. And thank you, Apple Brooks Honey. Thank you all. And I am going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. So what we're seeing in the sky looks like it's been around for hundreds of years, if not even longer. So that's really interesting. And you have to ask yourself, why? What is it really? Yeah. Have a wonderful evening.